Anyone want to take on the topic of do's and don'ts for defense counsel?
So I think one of the big things that outside counsel should remember is that most times we're looking at the screen the size of an iPhone because we're in meetings almost all day. And so if you send me a treatise on a small issue, it's nothing I can really do with that. And I many times need responsiveness. I can't tell you how many times I've had to email a counsel back to say, hey, I sent you an email like 3 hours ago. Just tell me you're on it. I mean, just say I'm on it, I'll get you an answer later, but not to respond at all tells me I don't know if you're responding or if you just don't care. And my business is like on me, like I need it today. And so I'm usually pushing that with the same level of need. So just be mindful of that. It's really tough for, I hate when admins send me, please see the attached from this attorney, and it's a memo. So then I gotta open it up, it's a PDF, I gotta figure out what it says. Most times lately, I'll flip it back and say, what do you need me to respond to? Tell me in a sentence. Because I just need to know, do you want me to answer something? Because I generally can't look at it, your great put together memo. Just need to know what you want response from me on, because time is just moving. So I could use help in that regard. I think that'd be a big help for most in-house counsel.
Yeah, I'd echo that. The executive summary is critical. It's something that I didn't quite understand when I was first indoctrinated into in-house life, and my boss would say, just give me the executive summary. I know you're a good lawyer. I know you know what you're doing. I know that you've done your due diligence. Just give me 2 or 3 sentences that tells me what it is I need to know and what your recommendation is. It's taken me years to do that the right way for my boss and for now my other senior clients. And it's very, very helpful for us to get that from our outside counsel. And look, let me just make one point clear. I think that in-house counsel have an obligation not to always put everything on outside counsel, do this, do that. We recognize that you have other clients. We recognize that you have other challenges. I know that Wyndham is not the only client for most of our outside counsel, and they've got other obligations. So I'm reasonable. I like to think I'm reasonable. I've got some of our national counsel firms in this room, and they'll tell me either to my face or offline that I'm not reasonable. But I try to make sure that I and my colleagues are reasonable with our outside counsel and what our expectations are of them. So always walk away with that understanding, but also the understanding that we have tremendous pressures, especially as we get more and more senior in the company from every angle, which way possible, whether it's our direct boss, our senior in-house colleagues, our senior business colleagues, our subordinates, our parallel colleagues who are in other disciplines. We are getting, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting
Absolutely.
pummeled.
Yep.
From the time I walk in the office at 8 a.m. till the time I walk out of the office at 7 p.m. every single day. And I'm spending my weekends catching up on emails. And I know some of my outside firms here have seen emails from me at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. That's, sadly, but just realistically, our lives. So anything you guys can do to give us that added sort of executive summary and understand our pressures and what we're trying to accomplish, and be patient with us, and we likewise should do our job in being patient with you.